What's up guys, I'm Xando, here with a game of Halo Reach Arena Doubles. It's Slayer DMRs on Powerhouse, and that is my controller you can see at the top left. You probably noticed that I'm holding it a bit strangely, and the reason I decided to record the way I hold a controller is every time anyone sees how I hold a controller, they think I'm slightly strange. I know that actually there's quite a lot more people than me who hold a controller like that. Hopefully a couple of you do, but the rest of you will probably be outright surprised. But yeah, so I use my forefinger for the face buttons and my middle finger for shooting and beating down in Halo 3 because that's right bumper. Though occasionally I move my forefinger up to the top, but generally it's on the face buttons. And the reason I actually hold a controller like that is I was a huge fan of Crash Team Racing on PS1, which was awesome, and if you haven't played it you really should. But yeah, and on that you could accelerate using either X or pushing the analog stick forward, and this is on PS3 controller of course, so the equivalent of A on an Xbox controller. So yeah, and I liked to accelerate with the right analog stick, pushing it forwards. I'm not sure why, but just did that. So held it forward with my thumb, and using an item in that game was circle or B on an Xbox controller, and of course you can't stop accelerating while using an item, and I suppose I could have used my thumb on X and like slanted it over to circle to use an item, but I liked using the analog stick, so I got into a habit of moving my forefinger down from R1 onto circle, because you needed to use R1 for like power slides around corners, just to use items, and pretty much got used to that and have since started using it. It actually comes in really handy because on Halo Reach default, A is jump, so I can jump with my forefinger while still having my thumb on the analog stick, so I can like move around, look around while jumping. So say I was mid a DMR fight or something, I could jump and try and throw off their aim while still being able to aim myself. I actually did play on Bumper Jumper in Halo 3 where you press LB to jump, though I still use my forefinger on the face buttons, but a friend of mine in real life, and I'm sure several other people, use Bumper Jumper now on Halo Reach because it makes LB jump, so you can jump and aim if you don't hold the controller like I do. And of course I don't have to. The problem with Bumper Jumper is it makes X armor ability, and that doesn't really matter for stuff like sprint, where you just tap the button and then you sprint for as long until you either run out of sprint or you press X again. But for like jetpack, I was proud of that grenade launcher kill. For jetpack, you have to hold the jetpack button down the whole time, and you can't really hold X while moving the right analog stick if you hold a controller like most people do. I'm not going to say normally, because who says that that's the normal way to hold a controller? But yeah, so I find that really helpful, and it does feel slightly weird at first, but I have gotten used to it, and I can easily hold my forefinger in that position now. So yeah, also I know I still haven't done 7,000 subscriber Open Lobby, and a load of people want me to do one last Modern Warfare 2 one, so I am. Tomorrow at some point, so this is Sunday because it's Saturday today, so on Sunday at some point I will do one last Modern Warfare 2 Open Lobby on Xbox. I will do a PS3 one soon, I just can't get on my PS3 right now, but so yeah, Xbox Modern Warfare 2 lobby on Sunday. I will post a video again saying when it goes up, and it will be where you guys send me a message and I invite you, so don't start sending me private chat invites, because it's going to be on join session disabled, so I have to invite you, because that way even though it's harder for me, I play with more people, and the same people don't just rejoin when I back out. So yeah, one last Modern Warfare 2 Open Lobby, so it better be a good one. It will be the standard intervention, FMJ, Slayer fan, summoning power, not steady aim, so ninja or commando if you want to jump off things, but preferably ninja. And going for awesome game winning kills. I want to see some like truly awesome ones. So if you're not really good at getting game winning kills or quick scoping or any of that, then I would prefer if you tried not to get into the lobby, though it's alright if you do, but if you do, don't just get crap game winning kills. If you know you're bad at getting game winning kills, then let other people try. Then if you're last guy alive on your team, then yeah, just do something average if you can't do anything better. But it's not that hard to get a good game win. It's literally just look at a guy and either spam no scopes or start 360ing. Though don't try and do 360s if you have less than about 8 or 9 sensitivity, because otherwise it's way too slow and it doesn't really look good. So yeah, just spam no scopes. So many people like ask me like, how do you like get such accurate no scopes? And it's honestly just fluke. The like clips where you just get one no scope, and you just see a guy no scope and the first one connects. It's just like, you see that as opposed to the clip where I see a guy miss like 20 no scopes and then finally hit one, and yeah, so there's no technique at all to no scoping in Modern Warfare 2, unlike in Call of Duty 4 where you can do the like G shot that Zergra's found. Yeah, that guy was camping for rockets. What they're doing on Halo Reach, which makes me very sad, is they're taking the pro game variants out of Arena, Bungie said in their latest weekly update, and the current game types in Halo Reach, in Arena, are Slayer Pro and Slayer DMRs. And Slayer Pro is where there's 2 loadouts, which are DMR and Sprint, and then needle rifle and Sprint. So it's just Sprint. While Slayer DMRs, it's DMR and pistol, but you can pick from any of the armor loadouts. Well, not any of them. I think it's Sprint, Armor Lock, Jetpack, Drop Shield, and yeah, actually maybe all of them. I don't know. But either way, it's annoying because I thought Arena was supposed to be like the playlist for sort of more hardcore gamers, because I far prefer playing game types like Slayer Pro over Slayer DMRs. And don't get me wrong, I do play the game to have fun, but I just prefer a more competitive aspect. I have more fun playing competitively than I do not competitively, and I do get annoyed when there's people with armor lock on the other team just being massive queers. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed that gameplay of me going 4 rating, holding the controller like an absolute winner. And yeah, MW2 Open Lobby tomorrow. Have a look at the stats, like the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.